the lage berg that rises up before the riders. Excluding cobblestone hills, the riders are now onto the penultimate cobblestone sector, Hardhoek, 2,000 metres. It will be immediately followed by the Le Berg, a 950-metre hill with an average slope of 4.2%. The next hill, En Bosse, lies within the municipality of Brakel. It is one of the rare hills that sits inside a town. The riders will soon be at the Mecca of cycling, the Muur van Gerardsbergen. Now that it sits far from the finish, its role as final arbiter, climbed inside the final kilometres, no longer applies. But it still remains a strategic location that could decide the race. The Muur van Gerardsbergen is done for the first riders. They will now tackle a less eventful section, 20 or so kilometres without any hills or classified cobblestone sectors. The second feed zone is in sight for the front of the race. Serious business will soon begin with a succession of closely spaced hills. Now the Canarieberg stands before the riders. 1 kilometer on an average slope of 6.5%. From the top, the riders will drop down into the town of Kluisbergen for a second ascent to the Oude Kvaremont. The front of the race is starting the second ascent to the Oude Kvaremont. The race is entering its final phase. Each hill can now prove decisive. Now on towards the Paterberg for the front of the race. The riders are at the foot of the daunting Koppenberg, 600 metres at an average of 12% and a maximum slope of 22%, a real wall. The race will now take to the final cobblestone sector on the route. It has the particularity of harbouring a hill that sits in the middle of the sector, the Steenbeek Dries. It's the turn of the Tyenberg to be climbed by the riders. It won't be long before the riders are at the Kruisberg, the longest hill on the route. That will leave the Oude-Kvaremont-Paterberg sequence on which to land a killer blow before reaching the finishing line in Oudenaarde. The final climb of the Oude-Kvaremont has begun.
Okay, we follow attack. Okay, we'll attack.
Allez, go, go, go. Allez, on y va.
The last hill of the day, the Paterberg. At the top, there will be 13 kilometers before the finishing line is reached. Only 10 kilometers left. It's flat all the way to the line.
Okay, I'll follow in the attack. Okay, we'll relay hard. Okay, we'll relay flat out. Okay, we'll consume a feed. Okay, we'll attack.
He has mastered the small roads of Flanders and its cobblestone hills. He's in sparkling form. He tops the standings and will receive the tradition. He's in sparkling.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites, and you lived up to the role with brio. Well done for this win. We retain the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today it's a stage with cobbled sectors. It could get...
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to one of the main events of the cycle. The mythical Paris-Roubaix. With its flat terrain and numerous cobbled sectors, this classic offers an atypical route where a rider's condition is as important as luck. If he is to hope for victory. With more than 260 kilometers on the menu, it takes qualities of extraordinary endurance to hope for a win today. The breakaway is widening the gap, but there's nobody who's a threat to the overall standings.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. If you don't take more relays, you will disrupt the breakaway, and you'll have no chance of going all the way. You're the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. You're the best placed in the breakaway for the mountain classification.
And we're off! The riders are onto the first sector, number 28, from Traville to Inchy, 2,200 meters of cobblestones. The head of the race is onto the first four-star sector, more than 3,400 meters long and ending in a rising falls flat. Some riders could already be indifferent. At the end of the next sector, the riders will reach the first feed zone. A few moments of rest before facing the remaining 23 sectors. Here we go again. From Vertin to Saint-Martin-sur-Écaillon, a 2,300 meter sector is awaiting the riders. The next sector is approaching for the front of the race. This is the first in a sequence of 3 sectors that will come one straight after the other, making for almost 6 kilometers of road without tarmac.
Well, there's not much going on today.
In less than 10 kilometers, the first riders will be onto the trench of Arenberg, first key sector for the favourites of this Paris-Roubaix. But beforehand, they will have to cross the demanding Havelly to Wallers sector, classified as 4 stars. The first riders are leaving the trench of Arenberg. It's time to take stock of the damage and the forces still present to see who will put his stamp on the race.
Your opponents would like you to take more relays. It's up to you. We're near the end, and it's every man for himself. You're best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway.
The approaching sector from Wallin to Brillion is 2,400 meters long. When the riders will have no time for a breather because there's hardly 1 kilometer before they hit the next sector.
He asked his guys to maintain the tempo. Watch him. He must feel able to win the stage.
Sector 13 for the front of the race. 1,400 meters. It's now the turn of the Orchy sector to welcome the riders. 1,700 meters of cobblestone.
The gap is increasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win. riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
The race is entering the final 50 kilometers, and the next set there is none other than Montpevel, classified as a difficult 5 and 3 kilometers long. This sector is often described as an order wheel. When it's over, some riders will certainly be eliminated from the list of prospective winners. The next sector from Ponty to Ennevelin is 1,400 meters long and carries a 3-star level of difficulty. A 2-star sector is now on the menu. The difficulty of the sectors will then increase until the for the Lab. Less than 30 kilometers to go now for the head of the race, and another 6 sectors to cross. Last time check with the breakaway. 1 minute.
I'll make a big effort on the relay. I'll make a big effort on the relay.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The front of the race is now entering the Confins-en-Pévèle sector. The riders will then head straight onto the Carrefour de l'Arbre, the final five-star sector in the race. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
Okay, but I won't be very effective if I pull out.
Now it's the Carrefour de l'Arbre with its 5-star difficulty. This is the last sector that really provides a chance to hurt one's opponents. Very often, the first rider out of this sector goes on to win in Roubaix.
I'll go full out on the relay. Okay, but I won't be very effective if I pull out. We've taken control of the provisional overall standings with a new rider.
Bunched peloton.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Penultimate sector for the leading riders.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
There's only one sector left to be crossed. Will it allow the men at the front to sort out a hierarchy?
Okay. I'll consume a feed.
He's accelerating.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Here's the last sector, 1,400 meters from Willems to Hem. When it's done, there will only be 6 kilometers left before reaching the velodrome.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, but I won't be very effective if I pull out.
There are only 5 kilometers left for the men in front. There's a good chance of a sprint in the velodrome.
I'll go full out on the relay.
There's movement at the head of the peloton. The race leaders are into the velodrome. Victory will come down to a sprint. One more lap and it's the finish.
Go on! You mustn't give up! Keep a cool head! You can win it in the sprint!
He's accelerating.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want an ovation for the... He's in sparkling. He will climb onto the...
The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in mind, it's obviously a disappointment. We retain the yellow jersey. It's today's source of comfort. It's the final stage, guys. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which should suit the punches. We're in a good position to...
Hello and welcome to Belgium for one of the most eagerly awaited classics of the year, Liège-Bastogne-Liège. With its very demanding route that takes in numerous short climbs, this monument is the whole grail for all punchers.
Guys, La Doyenne may be one for the punchers, but it's also and especially about freshness in the closing kilometers. You've got to keep plenty in the tank for the final climbs and make no unnecessary exertions. Otherwise you'll pay the price straight away. The breakaway riders are increasing the gap. They are not dangerous for the overall standings. We can let them go. The breakaway riders are increasing the gap. They are not dangerous for the overall standings. We can let them go.
It's the first climb of the day. The Côte de la Roche en Ardenne. Of course, it's far too early to see an attack by any of the favourites.
There are two of you in front. He'll no doubt consider that dangerous, and he will ride hard. Okay. I'll follow on your attack. The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you. Here's the positions over the last climb. You're the most dangerous in the breakaway for the yellow jersey.
The front of the race is now going through Bastogne, from where the riders turn back towards Liège. There are 150 kilometers left in the race.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit.
The breakaway has reached the very steep Côte de Saint-Roch, 1 kilometre on an average slope of 11%. The riders will then enter the first feed zone.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
The riders are now going through Vielsalm, a town that marks a new phase in the race, because from now on, climbs will come one after the other, right to the finish.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. You increase your lead from the overall climber standings.
A new difficulty along the Riders' Way with the Côte de Vannes. 3.6 kilometres on an average slope of 5.1%.
I'll go full out on the relay. He's got his teammates riding full out. You're going to have to up the pace at the front. The leader has buckled. This isn't the time. You're not doing your share of the work, and so the others no longer want to ride. Anyway, we're into the final kilometers. We can forget any ideas of cooperation. We've taken control of the provisional overall standings with a new rider. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Next up on the menu is the Côte de la Haute-Levée, 3.6 kilometres on an average slope of 5.6%.
Your opponents would like you to take more relays. It's up to you. We're near the end, and it's Every man for himself.
The riders are about to climb the Col du Rosier. At almost 4.5 kilometers, it's the longest ascent on the route. At the top, there will be 60 kilometers to go. The riders will be able to take a feed and have a quick breather before starting on the final portion of the race, and its 4 remaining difficulties. The Col du Maquisard, Côte de la Redoute, Côte des Forges, and the Roche au Faucon. The riders will now drop down towards the renowned Côte de la Redoute, where the supporters of Philippe Gilbert gather to cheer the local hero.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. He'll ride so that your teammate doesn't catch up and make it too many up front. He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him. Breakaway will, no doubt, go all the way last, but watch out for attacks in the closing kilometers.
A lone rider goes over the top at La Redoute. He's got a little under 40 kilometers until the finishing line.
Come on, guys!
There are two obstacles left on the menu. The Côte des Forges and the Côte de la Rochefaucon.
He launched the mountain sprint.
Here we go! Continuez comme ça, les gars, on est avec vous!
I reckon we've got too many guys who've broken away. He doesn't want to get caught out, and his teammates will surely ride us down.
Allez les gars, courage! Bravo les gars! Allez! Lâchez rien! Allez, courage, on continue les gars! Bravo les gars!
Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
There's no other obstacle on the route, and it looks like a solo victory is on the cards. However, the gaps aren't that big, and so the man in front hasn't got it won yet.
Continuez comme ça! Allez! Allez les gars, on continue comme ça! Continuez comme ça!
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out!
The breakaway will, no doubt, go all the way, lads. But watch out for attacks in the closing kilometers.
Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars, courage!
Now it's downhill to the finish. The man at the front is well set to win it. But his pursuers aren't far. Will he manage to hold out to the line? Watch out, he's going on the attack.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. I'll go full out on the relay. Okay, I'll consume a feed. I'll go full out on the relay.
Another few kilometres, and the man in front should be able to raise his arms.
Watch out for him for the overall. You've got to chase him down.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
We're into the last kilometre in this Liège-Bastogne-Liège. We shall witness a solo victory.
Okay, we follow attack. Okay, I'll follow any attack.
There's an attack. Watch out, guys. It's up to us to control the race.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Ladies and gentlemen, he will climb onto the... We can say that...
The podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should have won. We finish with the yellow jersey, the green jersey, and the polka dot jersey.